Today's news. Today's news.
On the hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Michael Wallace, Washington, D.C. first responders have recovered 41 bodies from the Potomac River after this week's collision between a passenger jet and an Army helicopter. D.C. Fire Chief John Donnelly expects all 67 bodies will be recovered.
I believe for us to recover the rest of the remains, that we are going to need to get the fuselage out of the water.
CBS's Skylar Henry has an update on the investigation.
What is essential for NTSB at this time is to try to reconstruct and recreate how this happened, to get to the bottom of what went right, what went wrong, what was protocol, what wasn't protocol.
The FAA is now restricting helicopter traffic near Reagan National Airport. Gary O'Hara's son, Ryan, was the crew chief of that Black Hawk.
I keep wondering if my wife and I will ever feel like we're going to be whole again, because we're just broken. You're just broken.
CBS's Mark Strassman asked O'Hara about President Trump blaming the crash on DEI policies. O'Hara said people in the Army have to earn their spots. Sources tell CBS the Trump administration has told some top FBI officials to retire, resign, or be fired by Monday. Some of them were involved in the investigations into the president's efforts to overturn the 2020 election and its handling of classified documents. CBS's Jennifer Jacobs is at the White House, which has announced President Trump's tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China will take effect tomorrow.
Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said it's an attempt to stop the flow of drugs. Specifically, she said fentanyl coming over the border from Canada and from Mexico. And also she believes that China has been supplying some of that fentanyl, and the administration wants to crack down on those drugs.
The tariffs will be 25% on Canadian and Mexican imports and 10% on Chinese goods. A big egg farm in Indiana had to destroy all its chickens because of a bird flu outbreak. That farm distributed eggs across the nation, so egg prices may go up even more. Libby Loser owns a bakery in Louisville. She's trying not to raise her prices.
We expect this to be something that will be ongoing, and so we're just kind of ready to pivot when needed. We probably go through 10 cases of eggs on a weekly basis.
Your dentist always asks you if you've been flossing. CBS's Michael George tells us there's another good reason to do it.
People who floss once a week have a lower risk of stroke. An American Heart Association study suggests oral health is linked to overall health. Researchers say regular flossing lowers the chance of oral infections and inflammation and encourages other healthy habits.
Untreated tooth decay and gum disease affect 3.5 billion people worldwide and can lead to various health problems. Dow is down more than 300 points at the closing bell. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 52 degrees in Emeryville, California.